Here's your wrestling news for February 2nd, 2022. And your headlines for today include WWE rejects 2 huge matches for WrestleMania 38, WWE title match has been scrapped, or reports of angry superstars emerge over chaotic Men's Rumble booking, updated plans for WrestleMania 38, will it be WWE Champion versus Universal Champion? Top WWE superstar to spend time away despite ongoing high-profile feud. Former WWE World Champion turned AEW wrestler says he'll never work for another company. I'm not coming back. Absolutely not. Former superstar reveals all about WWE's request for a Rumble return. Former Raw Women's Champion admits she would have taken a pay cut to keep her employed. WWE Hall of Famer Bret Hart announced for new acting project, and more. We are kicking off with the Royal Rumble Premium Live event, where Shane McMahon returned and didn't exactly win over fans. After reports that Shane booked himself to look strong in the Rumble, even eliminating his old nemesis Kevin Owens, there's been a severe backlash against the prodigal son of WWE, but Shane O'Mac will be part of WrestleMania 38. According to Ringside News, one idea WWE had was for Shane to face Bobby Lashley in April, but plans changed after day 1. It's unclear if that originally planned match was going to be for the WWE title, as Lashley wasn't champion at the time, or if the company knew that they'd be putting the title back on the Almighty. This isn't the only match proposed, as it's further added that another match which was pitched for Shane was to face Seth Rollins, and that their feud would have started later this month inside the Elimination Chamber. Despite initial plans for Shane to be in the WWE title chamber match, he won't be competing this month in Jeddah, and it remains to be seen who he'll face at WrestleMania 38. Shane's involvement in the Men's Rumble match left a lot of superstars unhappy, as he reportedly booked himself to be one of the last men in the match, but that's not all that's irritated the talent. It's been reported that the constant changes throughout the day left superstars frustrated, and it turns out that the use, or rather misuse, of tag teams also angered the talent. Fightful Select reports that superstars aren't pleased with how little focus teams received during the match, especially considering the build to the Rumble teased that some teams could be splitting up. Prior to the Rumble, it was teased that the Street Profits and the Mysterios could have some conflict amongst themselves during the match, but neither team showed any sign of splitting last Saturday. It's also reported that the roster are annoyed that current feuds also took a back burner during the Men's Rumble, with the angle between Sami Zayn and Johnny Knoxville being arguably the only current feud to get a focus at the Premium Live event. Instead of focus on current teams and feuds, the Men's Royal Rumble match focused solely on promoting Brock Lesnar, who spent under 3 minutes in the match before winning, leaving the rest of the roster mighty ticked off about seemingly being forgotten about. With his second Rumble victory under his belt, Lesnar has announced he'll face Universal Champion Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, a match that fans have been aware of for months now. On this week's Raw, Lesnar was announced as one of the 5 challengers to Bobby Lashley in this month's WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match, and has promised to enter WrestleMania with a title. During Wrestling Observer Live, Alvarez discussed the chamber situation and said that despite what's happening on TV, there are no plans for the match with Reigns to be either a title unification match or a title-for-title match where the winner would hold both belts. Alvarez said that he doesn't understand why WWE are having their 2 top stars promote an angle that won't be happening, or why WWE are putting Lesnar in his first chamber match he won't be winning. Only time will tell how WWE books their way out of this predicament, but for now, expect the Beast to take his 3rd loss in under 6 months inside of the Elimination Chamber. One name with plenty of chamber experience is Randy Orton, who had an underwhelming showing at the Royal Rumble. A 14-time World Champion, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, and native of St. Louis, Missouri, many expected Orton to do better in his hometown and possibly even win, but he instead lasted mere minutes before being thrown out by the Beast incarnate. Now it appears Orton won't be around for a while, as on his show, Alvarez explained that the Viper will be off TV for a little while, but didn't specify as to what will keep him away from programming. Orton did have a stint off TV a few months ago, which was related to a positive test the Legend Killer had back in June of 2021, which caused him to miss 7 weeks of television. We have no idea when Orton will be back, but he's not currently booked for the Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, and for now, the ongoing feud between RK Bro and Alpha Academy will have to go ahead without the former world champion. AEW news next, as the company is home to plenty of ex-superstars, and last year saw Christian Cage make the jump. As an AEW wrestler, Cage is yet to taste AEW gold, but is a former Impact World Champion and has promised to outwork everyone, but will only do so in the All Elite promotion. On Twitter, Cage celebrated the one-year anniversary of his in-ring return at the 2021 Royal Rumble, saying that AEW is his home for the rest of his career. As of late, Cage has been teaming up with Jurassic Express and has been serving as a mentor for them as well, and fans can expect to see plenty of Christian Cage, but only as an AEW contracted wrestler. More Rumble news now, as the Women's Royal Rumble saw a total 15 returns, but not everyone who was offered the chance to compete said yes. It's been previously reported that Impact Knockouts Tag Team Champions The Inspiration declined spots in the Rumble, as did Lana, and now yet another former superstar has said she told WWE no. Speaking on Renee Paquette's oral sessions, Nia Jax said she was offered a spot and immediately declined, adding that she's still trying to get her personal items back from the company. I started hysterically laughing. I thought it was my friend joking with me. Oh, you're hilarious. Actually, this is an official call. Oh, no, I'm not coming back. We'd like to offer you this. I said, first of all, I'm still under my 90 days. You're still going to be paying me anyway, so you're not offering me anything. No, I'm not coming back. Absolutely not. Since her release last November, the former Raw Women's Champion has teased that her wrestling career is over, saying it's highly unlikely she'll wrestle again, but if she does, it certainly won't be for WWE. Jax isn't looking to make a return to WWE, but things were much different last November when she was cut from the company. After over 6 years with WWE, the former women's champion unsurprisingly didn't want to leave, and even offered to work for less if it kept her in the company. On the podcast, Jax explained that it was John Laurinaitis who called her with the bad news, and said that once he mentioned the budget cuts, she offered to take a pay cut just as long as she could stay with WWE. WWE's budget cuts have been going on for the past 2 years and has cost hundreds of employees, both on and off-screen talent, their jobs, and it remains clear that no one is safe, not even those willing to save the company money by working for less. And we're ending today with Bret Hart, who has undertaken various projects since his in-ring career ended in 2000, and now the Hitman is set to star in a new crime drama. It's been announced that Bret will be in the new film The Outlaw Murders, which is being crowdfunded, and will star as Inspector Carlisle, an experienced police detective tasked with investigating the biker gang he was once a member of. With a goal of $130,000 Canadian that needs to be reached before April 2nd, the project still has a long way to go before it becomes a reality, but for directorial brothers Ian, Steven, and Eric Sewell, having the two-time WWE Hall of Famer on board is already a huge win. Well guys, that's our news for today. Please share your comments below. Also hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to receive all notifications. And as always, thanks for watching.